Let's try this again, just in case my nipple was popping out, but I really hope that it wasn't. Hey guys, it's Lana Rhoades, your favorite stepsister. So, I'm sorry, my house is a mess right now. I just got a new condo in LA and everything's in boxes, and you see there's a bunch of clothes on there. That's like my Fashion Nova and stuff for hauls and stuff for sponsorships. I have a few new hauls that I'm going to be posting this month, actually a lot. So I got a condo in LA because I'm going to be doing lots of collabs for this channel and really like focusing on it more than I have been, because I don't know, it's just what I feel passionate about right now and what I want to do. And then also for the uncensored version that I post on my other channels. So that's why I'm in LA right now and why my condo is a mess. Anyways, today we're doing a new Q&A. So I'm going to look up some of the questions that you guys asked on Twitter whenever I told my Twitter that I was doing a Q&A. I think I did a Q&A last year, but I made that one private just because my life has changed so much since then. I don't think the answers are like relevant to me now, because I'm someone who tends to progress really quickly in life. Like, you can talk to me 6 months earlier or 6 months later and I will be so much different than whenever we talked 6 months ago. Like, I'm like always progressing, changing, bettering myself. So things change so much for me, so I thought, why not do another Q&A? Plus I was really awkward and nervous in that one, and now I feel more comfortable with you guys. Okay, so let's check out some of these questions, guys. The first one is, I want to know why Virgos are the greatest. So obviously she's asking that because I'm a Virgo, guys. So I'll answer that whole question, I guess. My birthday is September 6, 1996. I am a Virgo, and I happen to agree that Virgos are the greatest. Like, I swear, a lot of the cutest girls on social media and online that I know are Virgos and have birthdays really close to mine. I don't know, we're just the sweetest, like, most genuine, I feel like, and yeah, I love being a Virgo. Like, we're sort of quiet, very smart, intelligent, like, we are the best. So go and get yourself a Virgo girl, because we are the best. Anyways, let's move on to question number 2. Someone commented, Virgos are a gift from God. It's true. Oh my god, for a second I thought that I forgot to hit the record button. That's why I just looked at you guys all crazy. Also, sorry if there's cars in the background. I'll show you guys, well actually I can't show you the view, but the whole front of my condo is all like a sliding door. It's super nice. I got it from my dogs. Why did I get into adult? So if you guys don't know the story, one second. If you guys don't know the story, I basically, whenever I was younger, you know, I didn't really have like a good home life growing up. Like, it honestly was really difficult, and so I would sort of like dive into like you know, TV shows or like movies, and like googling people on the internet and like fantasize about it. So I found this show called The Girls Next Door of Playboy, and I remember watching that in like probably like 6th grade with all my friends on like Christmas break, and they came over and we would like sneak it on the laptop and download it off an illegal movie site and watch it. And I was just like, I was obsessed with them. Like, I was like, oh my god, like, these girls are so beautiful, they're so glamorous, I want to be just like them whenever I grew up. I don't know if you watched The Girls Next Door, but my favorite was Kendra. I think a lot of people liked her. There was Kendra, Holly, and Bridget. Everyone either like Kendra or Holly, though. No one really liked Bridget for some reason. I'm sorry, Bridget, if you ever see this. So that's sort of where the fascination came from, and then I started getting more into like Anna Nicole Smith, and then I started And then I found out about Savannah, who was like a porn star, and I was like, oh my god, like they're so glamorous. And I used to watch all the documentaries like just over and over again. Like I said, I didn't have a good home life growing up, so whenever things were just really bad at home, I would kind of just like go in my room and hide and watch these documentaries of like these girls, and I was just like, wow, like I really want to be like that whenever I grow up. It just looked like so much better than my life, I guess. So I would just sort of go through all this stuff, and I just think, well, whenever I turn 18, you know, I'm gonna leave here and I'm gonna be this, and it just turned out to be the right path for me because it worked out so perfectly. But yeah, that's sort of like what inspired it. I guess the difference is back then I didn't know everything that goes, like whenever I first started doing adult, like I never thought of it as like, oh, I'm gonna like have to be intimate with all these people and like all this stuff. Like I didn't think about it like that. For me it was just like, I guess like performing and like how I like doing these videos, like anything on camera just like comes super naturally to me. So it's all just sort of like the perfect job for me because it's what I'm good at, it's what I like to do. Did I really enjoy having sex on camera? Honestly guys, like I like to keep it real. Sex on camera is just like, it's like a performance. Like if you're having sex in real life, it's just so much better than having a bunch of, unless you're into people watching you, but being surrounded by people, being told do this position, do that position. You know, it's basically a circus act. So being intimate in real life is so much better. Anyways, I'm probably gonna cut a lot of that out because I rambled a little bit. My favorite position. My favorite position is, this is super boring, but probably missionary. I love missionary. It just feels the best. But if I'm feeling like really wildly attracted to someone, I will hop on top just because I want to fucking go crazy on them. My favorite movie, these are all like classics and sort of cliche because of who I am. Pretty Woman and Breakfast at Tiffany's, which is kind of funny because like Pretty Woman, she's a hooker who gets saved, and then in Breakfast at Tiffany's, she's like a sort of like a high-end gold digger escort, and she falls in love and they save each other. So it's kind of funny. Maybe I wish that would happen to me. I don't know. Anyway, so those are my favorite movies. I can watch them over and over again and never get bored of them. Like I love them so much. What do I look for in a guy? So for me, I'm a woman who makes her own money. Like I don't need a man for shit, basically. So I don't care about any of that. Like I will date a guy who has any job. I have everything covered myself. I make my money. I create my own clout. Like I don't need anyone to give me anything. So I guess I'm not like a lot of girls who are like that because like I really could not care less. So I'll date a guy who has any job. That's not a problem. The first initial thing that I look for is just like that natural attraction. Like I love like chemistry and just like being attractive. Like I need being attracted. Like I need that, or it's just not gonna go anywhere. Like you can be the hottest guy in the world, but if I don't feel that towards you, like I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna give a fuck. I'm not gonna be motivated to want to get to know you better or hang out with you. And that happens a lot for me. Like I'll only fall for like very specific people randomly because I have chemistry with them. The second thing, like once you get to know them better, is just like having like being able to laugh together, having a similar sense of humor, that sort of go together. That's super important to me because like I'm always fucking goofing off. Like once I get comfortable, like all that I do is like fuck around. So it's very important to me. And then third, the last thing that I look for is, it's sad that I have to look for this, but like, are they using me for money? Are they using me because they think that it's cool to date a porn star? You know, are they using me like for anything really? And I mean, everyone gets used, I feel like, in relationships. Like even before I was like famous on social media and I was like the #1 porn star in the world, like I always had like guys trying to do that to me, I think because I'm way too nice. But obviously it's even worse now because I have way more to offer someone. So that's like, if things are starting to get more serious, that's already like what I look for, is that that's not going on and that they have genuine feelings for me. Like I really just want someone that I can be myself around, who likes my sense of humor, likes me as a person, wants to cuddle and just like be close, like be a best friend, but also have like good sex. That's what I'm looking for, and unfortunately I haven't found that yet, so I hope my person comes around soon because I'm tired of being alone. Anyways guys, I could talk about boys all day. I'm not going to do that to you guys. Does size matter? I don't think that size really matters. So like they all feel good, and there's only a couple certain shapes that I don't like in penises, but in general size doesn't matter. Like for me, intimacy is more important, eye contact, like being close, like just feeling like they fucking like me and they want to be with me, and like they're into it and they're enjoying me. Like that's what makes me like it. Let's see, any questions? I hope I'm answering these right, guys. Sometimes I just ramble on and then I never answer the question correctly, so I apologize. Have you ever developed serious feelings more than a crush for someone you work with? So just to clarify guys, I haven't worked in adult for over 2 years, but whenever I first started, the first shoot that I ever did, I ended up dating the guy for a little bit. I think, now that I think about it, I think it was because like I was used to attention because I worked at like a strip club and like a Hooters restaurant before, so I was used to attention. But just like whenever he picked up the camera and he was talking to me, he was just like giving me all these compliments and making me feel so good. And this was my first shoot ever, so like afterwards I was like obsessed with him. I don't know why. We're friends now still, but yeah, I think it was just that he was complimenting me so much and made me feel really good, so that's why that happened. But other than that, I've never been attracted to any guy who works in adult films. They're just not my type. Sorry guys. There's nothing wrong with you, I'm sure you're great for some other girls. Just I never had the attraction towards any of them. I feel like they're all gonna hate me now. I'm sorry. What kind of guys am I into? Like I told you before, I just want like a genuine connection with someone. That's most important. I tend to like guys who are on the tan side, brown eyes, brown hair, tan skin. So like I'll usually date like Middle Eastern, Spanish, or like light skin guys. Like that's my type. Have you ever farted in a scene? I don't think so. But one time whenever I had a boyfriend, I liked farting on him. You guys are gonna think that I'm nasty. I used to hold his head under the blanket and I'd fucking trap him down there, and then one time I told him to pick something up and I farted in his face. But sorry, someone rang my doorbell. But I was gonna say, guys, don't go farting on your girlfriend, and girls, don't go farting on your boyfriend. This was someone that I was new and was with for over 5 years, so it was funny. Alright, but I wouldn't do that with like any random guy because they'd probably get grossed out. Some guys are probably getting grossed out knowing that I did that. But like I said, I'm a fucking goofball and a weirdo, and I do a lot of weird shit. So I really appreciate it whenever I can find someone who doesn't mind how weird I am or likes it. Who are my favorite porn stars? Riley Reid, more Riley Reid. She's such an awesome girl, and like she's always just been so nice to me. I had a lot of problems with girls getting just like catty and jealous of me in that industry, and Riley has just always been so nice and supportive and helpful with everything. I remember whenever I didn't even have 1 million followers on Instagram, I was like 50K away from 1 million. She just shouted me out for no reason. Like, she's always just been like so encouraging and nice. Like, I love that girl. Even though we don't like hang out like that much, but we collaborate a lot together, and like she's just so supportive, and I love being supportive of her too. I'm signing for her booth one day at AVN this month as well, so make sure that you come and see us. Also, YouTube, I'll be posting a vlog if you can't make it. What am I looking for in a man questions? I really elaborated on that one, so. What's the most entertaining illegal thing that you've done? So I don't know if you guys watched my video that I went to prison whenever I was 16. And I told you guys I would tell you more about it. Basically, okay, I don't talk about this ever. It's kind of hard for me to talk about because I don't think that it defines me as a person. Like, I was very young at the time, and I wasn't thinking a grown-up mind, and I was being influenced by a lot of other factors. Like I said, I just didn't have a great life growing up. I lived in like a shady area and got involved with the wrong people. Basically, whenever I was 15, I met these older kids outside of school, and they were just like, they were like robbing shit, I guess. Like, they would just fucking steal anything. So I was with them in a lot of those situations, and I would get in trouble too. But the most entertaining one was I was with the guy who I was seeing, and my other girlfriend was with us, and we went to IHOP with the intention to dine and dash, and I gave him a blowjob under the table at IHOP, and I guess everyone knew. Everyone in the restaurant was watching, because whenever we dined and dashed, me and him were running, and like they were about to catch him, so I was like, no, take me, being like this loyal ass. At the time, ride or die bitch was like, you know, the phrase that everyone was using, so I guess I was a ride or die bitch, and I was like, no, take me instead of him. And then whenever they were booking me, they were like, oh, and they said that you were giving him a blowjob under the table. We have it on camera. And I was only like 16, 15 at the time. So yeah, that's my most entertaining one, was giving a blowjob under the table at IHOP and then getting caught from dining and dashing. Sorry guys, I was such a bad kid, and However, even though I'm ashamed to have done those things, I'm happy about the lessons that I learned from them and the experiences that I had from them. It made me so much of a better person. It made me a lot better of a person. And just like, I don't think that I would be the person that I am today if, you know, I didn't go to prison at a young age. I didn't learn my lessons that young on. Like, it seriously made me so much better and so much more experienced at life. And I don't know what I'm trying to say right now, guys, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so how many minutes are we at? Fuck, we're already at 22 minutes. I'll answer a couple more. Are my parents proud of me? I've already answered this one in my last Q&A. Yeah, both my parents are pretty proud of me. I bought my first home at 22. I helped them out with stuff. I'm very responsible. I'm financially stable. What's not to like? You know, whenever I was younger, I dropped out of school. I went to prison at 16, so they were sort of worried for me then, but everything turned out all good. So they're pretty happy. Are you gonna go back to implants eventually? I'm going to be getting a lift this month, but I don't think I'm gonna be putting any implants in. I'm not sure. Maybe very tiny ones like 100cc, just to kind of be like, boop. Because my tits, I have granny tits right now. Did I go to college? So guys, like I just said, I dropped out of school very, very young. I was being bullied in school. I had a lot of anxiety. Like I said, things weren't good at home, and it just got to the point where there was too much going on. That was very like bad for me mentally, and so coming to school and dealing with the bullying, and for no reason, girls were just always mean to me. I had an instant where a girl just came up to me and dumped chocolate milk on my head, and I didn't even know this girl, never talked to her before. So it was just like stuff like that, and I had trouble making friends. I've always been like different from other people. I don't know, guys. So I was sort of like an outsider at school, plus I had other stuff that I had going on at home. So I ended up dropping out early, and then I met those kids that got me in trouble, and then I went to jail, and then whenever I got out, I was like 17, and that's whenever you're old enough to take not the GED but a high school equivalency test. You basically get your diploma anyway. So I took that, passed, and then I started going to college early at 17, and I have just an associate's degree in applied science. So I do have a little bit of college. I'm not using it though, because this obviously pays me a lot better, and I got all A's in school, but I was so bored out of my mind, and it wasn't what I like doing. This I can do, and like it doesn't feel like work. So that's how I know that this is the right thing for me, and that wasn't. Okay, I'm gonna do one more question. Why am I single? That's a good question, guys. Honestly, I'm just starting to think that I'm too fucking amazing for everyone, and that they're intimidated by how gorgeous I am and how smart I am, and that I'm like good at everything. So I'm starting to think that guys are really intimidated by me, and that's why I'm single, or it might have something to do with me throwing tantrums whenever I don't get enough attention. So anyways guys, have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with some try on hauls. Bye.